take cover. Rory McIlroy behind one of the advertising hoardings. Well, Rory McIlroy today playing the Kings Barnes course and in trouble, Jay Townsend, at the 14th.
Had trouble off the tee, had to reload. It's a drivable par 4 today, only 389 yards, and I say that only because it's almost straight downwind, a little out of the left, and Rory really struggling. It's a miserable day out there, let's face it. These guys knew it was coming. Everyone's prepared weather-wise, clothes-wise, but you still have to endure, and you know, even though you're mentally prepared, it's just never fun on a day like today. It's a day to just get through and do as little damage to your scorecard as possible. And these little putts, when it's so windy, very difficult. Oh, you can just see that. We're gonna see some real struggles today.
That, I'm afraid, is a triple bogey 7 for McIlroy at the 14th. He dropped a shot at the 11th.
Rory next to play.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hope Jamie Spence is wrapped up out there today. Jamie, it looks a bit brutal from here.
Yeah, it is. Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning, I should say. Yeah, it's rough out here. Rough for McIlroy at the moment as well. Needs to get going. 8 iron, 205. Straight down the wind for McIlroy. Can get to this pin.
Very sensible shot.
Yeah, he needs to get cracking, doesn't he? It's a hold-on day, but he needs a couple of birdies now, McIlroy. This is a little bit off the left, although the wind is off the right-hand side, coming off the sea.
On the breeze. Has he got big enough carry on it?
Should be good, I think.
I suspect that McIlroy has the double glove on, not only for the gripping the club, but also probably for some warmth today.
Well, he's got 224 McIlroy, but he's got a horrible lie. He's on a downslope. I mean, if it just gets over this hill, it's going to be fine on the flat, but it's on a steep downhill lie, so horrible with the pin on the left, the wind off the left. There's nothing good, really. Apart from he's the greatest player in the world. So 224, he's going to have to try and chase one in, open up his stance here to get the strike on the ball.
Stay there. Stay there. Sit.
Really good effort. In a little hollow on the left side with the wind off the left, as Jamie was saying.
McIlroy's got a putt for an eagle, but he'll take 2 putts all day long here. It's a tough pin position here on 16. And you've got to take into account the wind as well, so it's going to be well off the left-hand side here for McIlroy with this putt. Playing well left. Greens are slowed down with the moisture on them as well.
Ooh. Just accelerated down that little slope, but clanked the flag. I think did him a good favour. Gusty winds up to 40 miles an hour. It's cold, it's breezy, very difficult, and it's raining, so it's going to be a tough old day. Carnoustie is the toughest golf course, but I think Kings Barnes and St Andrews are the most exposed, so it's going to be a difficult day. Currently 100 players are under par. It'll be interesting to see how many there are at the end of the day. Not very many, I don't think.
These are live pictures from Carnoustie, where the breeze is definitely up. It's going to gust to possibly in excess of 40 miles an hour today, and that means we are be right on the edge in terms of being playable out there. And there you go, there's the situation up at Kings Barnes as well. Most of the time the wind's going to be between 15 and 30 miles an hour, but it's really not very nice out there at all. Wet windy and not very warm either, so it's going to be a struggle in this unique format. We only see it once a year on the DP World Tour.
Not a great day for umbrellas. You want to use them, but you wonder about whether they'll make it through the day intact. There's the tee, 17.
I'm having a fight with mine, Jay, but
who's winning?
I think I'm better. The umbrella. I needed this. It's probably worse it's been. It was okay when we walked out earlier, but yeah, it's pretty tough now. McIlroy on the tee in 17. They've got 4 holes downwind to play and 5 holes straight back into the wind now. You're either with it or against it. The 18th I'm hearing is 2 drivers, so it's going to be a tough finish for this group. 1 hole at a time. Plenty of bunkers down here on the fairway where I'm standing to avoid. Wind off the left and down. Stinging rain into your face. You've got to admire the spectators, that's for sure. And our cameramen stuck up those towers. Well done, lads. Lasses. Bare lie he's got here.
It's fizzing, it's fizzing. Oh, lovely shot. Down breeze, going to get to grab. One of the best we've seen so far.
Rory back into the breeze, downhill left to right for birdie to get to 2 under in total. So get him to 2 over on the day. And the wind just held that up. So difficult to judge how strong the wind will affect.
And once again to Kings Barnes to the 18th. There's Rory.
Shouldn't be. They're just there actually.
I don't think anyone's reached this green in 2 today. Maybe early on, but not now. I don't think even Rory McIlroy could reach it today. It's howling the tees up as well. Playing miles.
Right! Really. Went sideways Rory at the first place.
Back up to Kings Barnes and McIlroy's second to 18.
He's going with this one.
Just lay up down the hill, Jamie told us, had no chance of going for the green in 2, so just playing for position. Left himself still quite a long 3rd shot at the par 4.
So this is playing a long way. You've got to keep the ball flight down here. It's on a downslope, that'll help for Rory.
Fatted it, he said.
Now, as I say, the greens aren't flooding. It's just the strength of the wind is making it play incredibly difficult. I think we just got to keep going. McIlroy putting up the hill. It's a slow putt. He was about a foot rolling down the bank into the ditch.
Ooh, what a par. Going like an express train. Right into the heart of the cup. It hadn't been dead centre. There's no way that was going to go in. What an adventurous par.
Rory McIlroy started at the 8th hole today, so he's got 7 to play.
Interesting, just going with the iron. Trying to avoid the bunkers out there on the right side. As you can see, it's just trundling towards the rough, but hangs on.
Ready golf. Tough pin though, on the right hand side with this wind down off the right. It's easing up to a gale now, but everyone's just had a refreshment at the halfway hut.
Little high spot. This green, and I have to say that was a complete misread. He started it right of the hole and turned right, which is very rare for a professional golfer to get it that far out.
You do your best, you hit, and then you hope you've hit the right distance, and that's a good one from McIlroy. McIlroy for birdie at the second. Early walk going. Terrible putt, just missed it barely on the left. Important tee shot here. Downwind left to right. A great chance to pick up at least one on the reachable par 5 third.
Face up. Watch how fast he is through it. No dilly-dallying through the ball. Follows right through. Didn't quite get the zip that he hoped for.
I think he was a bit unlucky there, Ken. He was in a recently raked area rather than the smooth area that had been smoothed out by sand and rain. Now this is a little right to lefter. Wind hurting from the right. Get 2 red numbers, and Rory McIlroy just continues to fight.
I'll have to wait and see with that one. McIlroy, keep our fingers crossed on his behalf.
Tough shot, near impossible to reach the green. A very deep bunker from McIlroy. You can just see he's just playing out safely. Interesting, McIlroy has ditched the 2 all-weather grips. He's now gone to the regular white leather glove and nothing on his right hand.
McIlroy for par at the 4th. Not a bad effort, but another one's gone, I'm afraid, for the world number 2, the DP World Tour rankings leader.
Now just watch how it delicately hits this. He won't be thrashing at this. It's just a smooth, like Roger Federer warming up at Wimbledon, just a little cuff. It's good.
We are hearing that is a birdie for Rory McIlroy. So 1 hole to play, and he's got it back in the red.
There.
He always kicks left a little. Done well, that one. Missed the camera, hit the flat bit. Perfect tee shot. Apart from the dunes along the very edge of the beach. It's stopped raining almost. Almost. Back foot, watch this shot. Down the shaft, watch the trajectory. Shove it forward.
Yeah, well done from Rory McIlroy. He'll have a good look at that birdie there.
He does, and that is a stress-free par at the final hole of the day, the 7th for McIlroy. And in the end, with that triple bogey at 14, not a bad round. 2 over par 74. He'll need a good weekend, but 2 rounds on the old course coming up. Certainly he knows how to shoot some low ones around the old course.